What's going on, guys? Jake here from FinzTwinsTV. Today we're down here in the basement. I'm going to teach you how to custom make an underspin. So starting off, I'm going to be going over the basics of everything we're using. Got my blade. I'm using a chrome blade, but you can use a different color depending on your location. Swivels, gamakatsu hooks. These are 3/0 hooks. Then I've got a basic do-it mold and my melting pot. This is made by Lee, but other than that, we're going to get into it and start melting and pouring. So let's take a look at the mold I'm using. This is a do-it mold for an ultra minnow jig head, but we had to mix it up a little bit. This is the normal jig head, and this is one that we made. So we had to take a Dremel tool and dig out part of it to make it fit the swivel for the underspin. So for those with questions, this is the bit that we use on the Dremel tool. Pretty simple, digs it out nice, takes about 30 minutes, but gets the job done. Now that we're getting ready to pour, I've had this lead melting for about 15-20 minutes. It seems hot, so I'll knock the temperature down to about 6 or 7. I'll take my mold and I'll run some blanks through this a couple times. Now you really have to make sure that this mold gets hot before using it. So see, as this lead gets all the way down there, if this is a cold mold, that lead will get stuck and won't get all the way down the hook. So I'm gonna pour about 6 or 7 dry blanks, knock them out pretty quick, run it back under there, and then we'll be ready to pour the original. So now that my mold is nice and heated up, I'm gonna throw my hook in there. Now this is the fish head for a 1/4 ounce head, and my swivel and that custom hole I made. Make sure everything's straight. So now that we're hot, everything's in, stick the mold under there. Now notice this mold does better at a downward angle. Just want to make sure it's in there perfect. Pull the trigger. Just like that. So the lead went all the way down the shank just like it was supposed to. And we're looking perfect. Grab this hook, be careful. Part of it's hot. Knock that piece off. So look at that, guys. Awesome gamakatsu hook. It's time to move on to the next step. Let's get this thing painted. There's 2 ways you can paint it. You can either powder coat it or take it into the booth and airbrush it, which will be a little more creative, and that's what we're gonna do. Alright, so all I'm gonna do on this bait is give it a nice pearl white body, give it a little color over the back, and we'll have this thing looking awesome. So now we've got our jig head painted up. Looks amazing. Moving on. I'm going to throw these eyes on there, glue them on there with the epoxy, and then we'll clear coat it and we'll move on from there. So here's what we've got right now. Then I'll take a ball bearing, swivel with split rings, hook one end to this swivel and hook the other end to my blade. Our custom underspin is finally finished. I went ahead and put a trailer on this thing so you can see what it looks like when we take it to the lake. But this thing is awesome. Got all gamakatsu Spro components. And this thing is ready to go fishing. Now if you'd like to see us take this thing out to the lake and see if we can catch a fish on it, go down, leave a like, and leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And I'll see you guys next time on FinzTwinsTV.